do you think of the state of non-alc and what it offers or doesn't offer?
I think beer kind of makes sense because the gap between 0 and 5 or 4 or 3 isn't all that great. And you can compensate formulating by adding bitterness to beer. So I can see that, and I can see this zebra thing where you drink 1 pint of one and
Zebra striping, yeah, you alternate between.
Because I think people in this category don't want to give up. They just want to have better control. The wines I don't think have worked. I think if I were doing a non-alcoholic wine, I'd cheat. In other words, if you sell something in a wine bottle that looks like wine, people are going to drink it as wine. I would use basic grape juice, grape must, and I would add flavors to replicate the sensation of wine. So you could replicate the taste, I'm sure.
I'm yet to encounter anything that tastes decent in the non-alc wine space.
No, I agree.
I suppose there's certain kombucha products that I think maybe kind of sit there and are pretty good. You know, a few of them being served in champagne bottles, like full-size formats that are pretty good. They're not really trying to go after non-alc wine, or maybe they are, but they're not stating that as their intention. They're not marketed as non-alc wines. They're marketed as kombucha. But as a stand-in for wine, I think some of them work pretty well, and they have a flavor profile that is decidedly adult as well. It's not clearly not a soft drink.
Kombucha's okay because it's not claiming to be anything other than kombucha.
Yeah.
I experimented 40 years ago with something called papain, which you get in pineapple. And papain is incredibly good at breaking down and digesting food. I don't know why somebody hasn't done that. The trouble is that people are getting too close to the reality.
So what, it's something that's in pineapple juice, that's like an enzyme or something that helps?
Pineapple has an enzyme called papain,
Right.
which breaks down and digests food.
Okay. So you're saying using...
Well, that would be a functional drink that has nothing to do with wine, which, might work.
Yeah.
I'd love to have a go at that if I...
I'll add that to the shopping list, pineapples.